Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video we are making this delicious stew called Kontomire Abomu, which is widely enjoyed by Ghanaians. So stay tuned and watch how I make it. Here are all the ingredients that you will need to make this finger-licking stew. And as usual, I'll list it all in the description bar, so please do check it out. If you live in Ghana, these are so easy to come by. And if you live abroad, you can get these from any African market. To begin, I like to remove the fins and the gills from the Koobi and then soak it in water for about 30 minutes to an hour. This fish is heavily salted, so I prefer to soak it in water for some time before I actually cook it. It helps to remove some of the salt from it. I also go ahead to soak the Kako since I'm using some. I start prepping the kontomire by removing the stalk and then the veins from it. I only need the leafy parts for my stew today, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. Next up, I prep the herrings as well, the dried herrings. It contains a lot of small bones, which I like to remove, so I remove that, and then the gunk as well. Then break them into small pieces and soak them in water for a little while before I use it. Okay, so over here I'm washing the kontomire. I make sure I wash it thoroughly before I cook it. Once I'm done washing it, I transfer it into a pot, add the Koobi and Kako and add some water and leave it to boil for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I've gone on to cut the onions. I'll use a bit of it as garnish, so I'm putting that in the pan. And for the others, I'll grind them. So I like to use my vegetables freshly. I don't cook or char them. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. So I'll grind them all from this point on. I don't know when I discovered that adding peanuts to this stew took it to a whole different level, but my life has not been the same since, so I highly recommend peanuts in this, and then the dried herrings as well. Oh, it gives it a good kick. I also like to run some water over my kontomire. I find that it helps maintain the green color. We actually voted on what we're going to pair the stew with, and plantain came first. You can actually pair this with cooked yam or cassava or ripe plantain or even rice if you're up for it. It goes really well with all of these. I taste my stew at this point and decide how much salt to add to it. You can decide to add or leave it as it is. It's all up to you. Over here, I have the onions, the rest of the herrings, and then Momoni. I'm going to fry this for about 3 minutes before I bring in the Koobi and then the fish. So I fry this, make sure that the Momoni melted in the oil before adding the Koobi and then the fish. Here's what it looks like after about 7 or 8 minutes of frying. Once I'm happy with that, I come and then add it to the green base. I'm going to mix some of the oil into the stew, and then I'll pour the rest on top of it. And then add the fish, the avocados, and then the eggs, and then call it a day. My Kontomire Abomu is one of the best things that I cook, and it's always a hit. Like, I'm a good cook, like I don't need anybody to tell me when I do this, and my family loves it all the time. like they come in for seconds. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you give this a try. Bye.